The Nadowli-Kaleo constituency has since 1992 been dominated by the main opposition National Democratic Congress. The constituency was known as Nadowli West until 2012, when it was renamed as Nadowli-Kaleo. Ghana's second Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Alban Kingsford Bagbin, has represented the constituency since its birth. In the 2016 parliamentary elections, Honorable Bagbin defied his critics to win the seat with 14,044 votes, while his closest contender, Elvis Banuemulen Botah of the NPP, obtained 19,154 votes. The PNC's chairman, Bernard Ambata Mornah, also had 5,393 votes, while Emmanuel Kwesi could only manage with 120 votes. Mr. Bagbin, however, decided to retire from Parliament at the end of his current tenure. A hospital administrator, Anthony Munkarasuma, will represent the NDC.
I think that having worked in the public service, having developed the connections, I stand in a good place to step into his shoes so that I will continue and sustain the works that he has done and also bring on board what I can do to further improve the livelihoods of the people.
Mr. Suma says the Nadowli-Kaleo constituency witnessed tremendous development under his predecessor, hence the need to elect him to consolidate the gains.
Notwithstanding all the developments he has brought in the constituency, as the member of parliament for the constituency, we still have challenges. And it is not peculiar to Nadowli-Kaleo constituency or district. We still have high levels of poverty. And that is as a result of people not having jobs, not having activities that they can engage in that will give them income. And that's one of my greatest concerns. I want to work, particularly through the national apprenticeship program that we are proposing, so that people can acquire skills and acquire jobs.
However, the MPP's Elvis Botah says the time has come for the electorate in the Nadowli-Kaleo constituency to break the NDC's dominance in the area.
I don't want to trickle this down to personalities, but I want to make this analysis in three strands. One, the partisanship. So the Nadowli-Kaleo constituency have clearly been in great solidarity with the NDC. What they have seen in most of these instances is deception. What the communities have seen in most of the instances is, don't worry, hold on, this next 4 years will be the time for me to help you. That has been the rhetorics of the NDC towards the communities. Now they have become extremely more discerning. That patience, is lost. And most importantly, the customary and traditional ties Honorable Alban Bagbin had with these various communities and their key opinion leaders, their chiefs, their tendambers, is not one the current NDC's candidate can inherit.
Elvis Botah says the constituency is still engulfed by extreme poverty, a reason why constituents must elect someone who has the requisite lobbying skills to bring the needed development to the area.
Majority of the communities believe that the avalanche of problems they are confronted with are those who have either taken the step towards solving, have either completely solved, or is one who will be able to show commitment to. So if you look at it from these strands and from the kind of culture, from the kind of tradition we practice, both in our parties by convention and to society, it is clear that we have been long-standing. But where you have an opponent who clearly is quite a stranger in his own party, so to say, the extent that that network and connection is missing right from the constituency to the region, probably completely bleak at the national front, it tells you and convinces the people that this is certainly not the option. If it needs to be, it has to be in some decades from today, not now. And I can assure you that these will become the parameters, within which the people of the Nadowli-Kaleo constituency will make a selection of who represents them in parliament and who can articulate clear understanding of their peculiarities, and to be able to lobby and to be able to, as it were, pull down development to the Nadowli-Kaleo constituency.
According to the 2010 Population and Housing Census, the Nadowli-Kaleo constituency has a population of 63,141 with a growth rate of 1.9%. It is estimated that the area has a current population of over 75,000, with majority of the residents engaged in the agri sector. As the 2020 general election draws nearer, it appears the deplorable nature of roads in the constituency, coupled with inadequate health infrastructure, are the key issues affecting constituents in the Nadowli-Kaleo constituency.
On the part of quality, education is very far lacking because we don't even have a district library. And if we don't have a district library, it tells you that the schools probably will lack library books. And that has been my concern. Now, with social infrastructure, potable water has been a challenge in most of our communities. Road network has been a challenge in most of our communities.
For me, I think bad roads are one. We have unemployment. There are a lot of youth in Nadowli districts. They are unemployed and it's really affecting the Nadowli districts. And okay, women empowerment is also part because most of our women here, they don't have like shares. Most of them have to do a lot of hard work in the farm before they can. Meanwhile, when it gets to voting time, they all have to vote.
The whole of Nadowli, it's a very big town, and we need some of these things to help us. See our hospital, we don't have mortuary. We have to carry our corpse to Jirapa and Wa, and this is no good. We need a mortuary here.
The constituency is a big constituency. We should be having polyclinics in areas like the Charkon, in areas like Zang, in areas like Kaleo, but in all these situations, we have had to do with only the Nadowli District Hospital, which I think is something that we are lacking.
So who will the electorate vote to address these challenges?
Obviously, that would be Honorable Elvis Banuemulen Botah. The reason is simple. He has shown leadership. He has exhibited high sense of humility, trust that he is the candidate that can lead the constituency in the absence of Honorable S.K. Bagbin.
I personally, if you ask of my view, which of the candidates, because so far I know of 3 candidates, which is the MPP candidate was Mornah, Elvis Botah, and then we have Mornah going for the PNC, and then we have the Anthony Somamen Karaf going for the NDC. Personally, on my assessing the 3 of them, I would choose to vote for Tony.
Okay, when it comes to parliamentary, I think I'll vote for Anthony Soma. It's not that he's wise and the others are not, but I think he's the best person that can do it.
The PNC's Mornah says he is the Messiah who can turn around the fortunes of the Nadowli-Kaleo constituency.
And with the exit of our venerable MP, Alban Bagbin, the constituents feel that a worthy replacement to his MPship must be somebody who is well-known, who has the acumen to drive development for the area, and above all, have the network, either for the NDC or NP. All the people are looking for is development. Poverty at its lowest level in our constituency has almost become one of the consequential factors that our people have lived with. It is important that we look to seek opportunity for our people. And I come in as a bridge, having lived and grown myself from the background of poverty, pure penury, suffered all manner of difficulties, suffered in many degrading forms, but rose to the top. I want to use the leverage that I have at national, continental, and international levels to bring about opportunity for us.
For now, the search for a replacement of Ghana's longest-serving Member of Parliament, Honorable Alban S.K. Bagbin, is on. What is, however, not clear is who will replace him. Reporting for Citi News, Latif Mahama, Nadowli.